Huni certainly has plenty of practice against it, but it's never been a big pick in Korea. The only person to pick it was Iksu for a couple of games on 17, quickly 18 minutes, yeah.
Now Crown, though, going to be posturing forward here on to Faker. Over the wall comes Ambition. Doesn't land the Cocoon, but it doesn't matter. The damage is there. They take him down.
Controlled game in the first 19 minutes.
Oh, for sure. It's been spectacular by them. There's going to be a really detailed TP into the backside here from Cube, but already Faker getting locked down. So much CC. Still has not died yet. The Wild Growth doing wonders to keep him alive, but now it's going to be Cube joining in the fight with the charge. Dives straight into the back line onto Wolf. Has that bear trap on a rope. Pulls him back in.
Although SKT are fighting this
Snake's
time.
going low. There's going to be the taunt connecting in onto Ambition, locking him up. That's going to be the Dragon going over to Peanut. So bye-bye, perfect game. Goes up, must come down, and Ambition gets locked up. First kill on the board for SKT.
It didn't look like SK red side jungle. This is where they need to make their pick.
Cocoon not quite going to connect there.
Going
But that's going to be the grasping roots here for JJ, and Crown just comes up with the kill. Almost has the double as they finish off Peanut.
Ragnarok down as well. Someone needs to face check. That person was Peanut. Peanut is dead. SKT going to give up the Baron. Textbook Baron play from Samsung. So many teams worldwide struggle with Baron control, but they knew where the control ward sticking.
Oh, Chain of Corruption coming through as Ruler joins in the bottom side of the map. Has that Blade of the Rim King with the proc. They take him down, and all that is lost is Scarl.
Not able to finish off the inhibitor, but remounted finally is Cuvée. Bang, caught by the size of shove.
Cocoon comes forward, finds Huni, threaded volley, ripping through him yet again. Flash forward, that's going to be the Q. Out from Ambition, comes up with the execution. Now Peanut going forward, looking for a kill on the ground, flashes away, ace in the hole there. Ambition not body blocking. Just worried about himself trying to stay alive, but the rest of the team has joined in. Ruler rotates up with a Helpful Core. JJ comes up with a double kill for the Zyra. Second inhib going to go down. That's 40 seconds on Peanut. Wolf Dead's just banging Faker. Do they just go for the finish right here? It's 29.5 minutes in.
I think they're going to Achilles. They're trying to finish the game, teleport onto a minion as well.
Keeping them alive as long as they possibly can here as Cuvée rejoins the fray. First turret getting ready to fall. Now the minions pushing in from the bottom side of the map. Super Creeps getting ready to come in, powered by Baron. Cuvée dashing forward, trying to get on top of Faker. Does so much damage with the cleave coming out. Now going back in, the root landing in on the Bang, but they're not worried about the kills. They just want the finish right here. Nexus now exposed, 30 minutes in. Wolf rejoining. Can they do anything to turn this one around? Shockwave comes out, but it's too little too late. The damage is done. Samsung 30-minute victory over SKT.
And what about these Korean interviews? Because Crown and Samsung clearly have been working on some of their shortcomings that were on full display against KT Rolster in the semi-final last season. Having Cuvée, who gets the pat on the back from his coach, onto the Kled meant a lot. Lane pressure on Huni was something few top laners were able to do back at MSI. Definitely present in this game, and one of the most picture-perfect Baron setups was rewarded with Baron. And also, let's mention, the best use of the Rift Herald that we've seen so far.
Yep.
So it feels like Samsung have the early understanding of the new patch, and understandably for SKT, only really a week removed from returning to Korea, like me, early Wednesday last week, they still have some things to work on. SK Telecom will get their...
Oh,
there's a return of a favorite from Cuvée. I was wondering if he would go back to this pick, but we do actually see Ambition. He's noticed the patience was really low. Now he's walking up again.
The wraparound's coming through here from Cuvée. He's flashing over the wall now.
To a blasting plant.
That could come back through.
This is the most action you could ever hope over.
Yeah, I know. Jumping in, Peanut going low. Doesn't have the flash, and over the wall. It's going to be first blood going over the crowd. Now Huni flashing away. Cuvée doesn't quite have not the way that SKT wanted things to go, and Peanut is going to be set very far back in his jungle. But maybe Ambition will as well. Never mind. You know what? I don't even know what's happening anymore. The level 2 comes through. Cuvée flashes in.
Gallia ultimate going top.
Oh yeah, the jumping in here. That's going to be the ultimate coming down from Cuvée. Takes the hook shot out back onto the turret. Can they finish him off? So he might be going down. In the meantime, to the bottom side of the map, that's going to be a kill coming through here as Crown takes out Bang. Peanut falls the top side as well. So in that 1v3 scenario, Cuvée still comes up with the kill, and now Samsung poised to get this first brick yet again.
Ambition's pretty low here. He's going to take at least a single turret shot.
Oh, Grasping Roots barely going to miss. Turret shots being exchanged from both sides. The flash forward comes through from Ruler, and Ambition picks up the final hit.
Let's wait for the race.
It's going to be Faker picking it up.
And meanwhile...
Yeah, TP coming in the backside. Huni still very low, throws down that equalizer, but they just turn straight in onto him. Piercing arrow not going to connect. They manage to take down Ruler, but they exchange him, and that's just going to be a backside. Cuvée jumps over the wall, locks in onto Bang. Peanut nearby, but still level 5. Piercing arrow comes through. Might not even need the ultimatum. Flashes forward just to get that final hit in, and now Peanut in a bad spot. Blast Cone is available. Ambition pops it, kind of knocks himself away. Samsung still on the chase stun, comes through in onto Faker. They leap over the wall. Ultimatum now used to lock him up. The shields come down, but there's just nothing more that he can do. Faker falls. 2 more kills picked up for Samsung.
Really nice.
And now Peanut in a bad spot. Blast Cone is available. Ambition pops it, kind of knocks himself away. Samsung still on the chase stun. Ultimatum now used to lock him up. The shields come down, but there's just nothing more that he can do. Faker falls.
One of Ambition's favorites from the jungle was the Gragas. That's why we saw it as a possibility.
Oh, a straight line flash there from Ruler, but still in a decent spot because that equalizer not on top of him. But Peanut gonna change that up. Now Hero's entrance coming through for Faker, arriving in, but the double stun comes through. Huni going low, gets taken out by Crown in the end, and now Faker locked up at the Chain of Corruption. Has to flash away, gets himself out to the backside. Oh, first he's got to land some of these skill shots, but here
does
goes
he?
Juve here to lock him down. Hextech Ultimatum comes through. Faker pops the Grand Shield, but still will get taken out in the end.
Well, you don't need to hit skill.
I'm also remembering from my nostalgia, but now Ambition going in, gets a casket on the bang, flashes away, but still just so much follow-up here. He will go down, and Ambition finds the kill.
Don't go back and revisit your nostalgia.
Huni flashing forward, feel a bit frisky
Big
down. Faker
taunt!
goes in, massive taunt, locking up multiple members of Samsung, but they're still kiting back. Peanut going low, gets taken out by the explosive cast from Ambition. And now the rest of SKT have to kite back, try to get out of here safely.
Nothing behind it. Now the question is, do you make that same play when you know that your team doesn't have any gold? That part's up for debate. No, what's not up for debate is that SKT, no information till now about the Baron.
Now the word comes down, the Baron has already been taken, and it looks like Samsung will be able to exit safely. Ambition over the backside of the wall, and the rest of them able to rappel around. Faker tossing out the Winds of War, just trying to clear out as much as he can, but now being jumped on by multiple members. Still very tanky. Ash Arrow comes through, locks up Crown. Doesn't quite have the cleanse. It's about to become available now. Redemption coming through to get a little bit more damage. Now
dead.
Sprinting his way in with the help of Bang, comes up with a kill. Massive Strangledorns pops up there for JJ, locking up, pushing forward. Lands on one, rocking for the slow, and now Wolf is just about here for the tether. They'll be able to lock him down. Cube, can he make it out of here alive?
Nice from Wolf.
Gets the stun in the air from Wolf, denying the leap over the wall. Cube still goes low, but now Crown arriving, turns it around on his head, takes out Huni. Unleash power down onto Bang, who's still desperately trying to kite back. Looks like he might be able to stay alive, at least for the moment. TP being burned out here by Faker, a double kill over to Crown, and Peanut goes down. TP has to be canceled. The last vestiges of hope of SKT at this moment on this push, and Samsung, they're going in for the victory, focusing out this first turret already. About to go down, the second one, a half HP. Cube doing so much work with the Trinity Force. They pop Bang out of the fountain. They take him down. They lock up Faker with the Hextech Ultimatum. Nexus now exposed. Samsung, yet again, about 30 minutes on the clock, will be taking down SK Telecom for the 2-0 victory.
They're trying to mop up some kills. Will they be able to delay it here, though, SKT? The answer to that is certainly going to be no. Peanut trying to make a heroic entrance, but they can't have a real one. Galio's dead, and Peanut is just another kill onto Samsung. 420 blaze it for Samsung Galaxy. They win the game. They win 2-0. SKT have the ready-made excuse. They did come in very late to the picture. It is very unenviable that they have to play 1 week after returning from Brazil with questions about jet lag, with other scenarios. But credit to Samsung, they picked up the victory, they played clean, and they will be a contender for LCK Summer 2017.
That they certainly will. Fantastic play, and Cube especially on that Camille. Just doing them dirty off the bat.
And he was the one who needed to answer the most questions. Him and Ambition were kind of tertiary figures. Cube just playing Maokai and tanks in a meta that evolved into a lot of top lane carries. Jumped on carries against KT. We know how that went. Jumped on carries here to different degrees, but the Kled was something new. The Camille was something practiced. And in the end, Samsung Galaxy convincing 2-0 winners over SKT.
Yeah, I mean, even with SKT, you know, all of the excuses that we can give them, that was still just